What's going on, everybody? TheKennyDubz here with another Mega Man X Dive weekly update video. So this week has a lot in store for the global version of X Dive. Now, if you're in the Latam server, you're going to be having lots of fun with the summer units. The summer units will arrive to the Latam version this week. And if you're on NA or EU, we get the Monster Hunter Rise collaboration, which, as many of you know, I have been eagerly waiting for. I'm a huge Monster Hunter fan myself, so I've been looking forward to this. So let's see what's in store. So first up, the Monster Hunter Rise collaboration for NA and EU. The banner is going to contain the limited weapon, the Sinister Gatling gun, which is the Magnamalo light bow gun. We're going to get Hunter R and Hunter V Sinister. Hunter R Kimura, Hunter V Sinister. These characters are pretty cool. They are wearing Monster Hunter armor, and we get a Monster Hunter weapon. So the Monster Hunter Rise data is mixed into with a deep block, giving birth to Magnamalo Sigma, a combination of the first raid boss Wolf Sigma and the Fanged Wyvern Magnamalo from Monster Hunter Rise. Now, I'm going to be severely upset if we can't have the Magnamalo music during this. I really like the Magnamalo music. It is so good. A lot of the Monster music is great, but Magnamalo music, top tier. Starting this one for the next 2 weeks, mission code RISE event will be available for players to defeat the Magnamalo Sigma over and over again for crafting materials. It utilizes a new gimmick to traverse a wire bug from Monster Hunter Rise. With the crafting materials, players will be able to craft the Magnamalo card, and more importantly though, you can even craft the Saber Sinister Shadow. If you're lucky enough to get some of the materials with the lowest drop rate, you can even level it, rank it to max. So for those of you that didn't play the Taiwan version, basically there is a sword that comes along with the event, and you can farm it by doing the event. However, the drop rates for that are pretty low, so you might have to farm a lot in order to get the materials for it, and you can even 5-star during this event. Looking at the characters, we have Hunter V Sinister, aka Via if you prefer. Oh, I didn't think they would straight tell us that, so that's why I didn't mention it earlier. His first active skill is the Spirit Slash, an attack that damages all enemies in this fight. The second skill is Soaring Kick, which performs a flying kick at the target to deal damage. Last but not least, we have Hunter R Kimura, aka Rico. His first active skill is Shelling, a skill primarily used to deal damage to multiple enemies at once. Depending on the skill equipped, you can use Crag Shots, Slicing Shots, or Wyvern Shots. Each of them have different uses. Second active skill is Anchor Guard. This skill will make her invulnerable for a few seconds while immobile, and followed up with a powerful counter. Now, these are skills from the Monster Hunter Rise game. I'm not too familiar with longsword, so I'm not Soaring Kick. I legitimately don't know what Firebug skill that is. Like, I legitimately have no idea. Spirit Slash, I know that. Shelling, yes, I know that. Anchor Guard, yeah, I know that because I played light bowgun. But like, longsword, I've never actually played, so I have little knowledge of that. If Soaring Kick's an actual thing in Rise, I'm gonna assume it is because it's on the Rise character, but I definitely do a little knowledge of it. And down here we have the campaign. We actually met the goal of the campaign, so we'll be getting free pulls for 7 days on the Hunter V and the Hunter R banners. Hopefully all of you get good pulls. At the very least, you will get patches, which is probably good for a lot of us because we've been saving our EMs for either this collaboration or a different event. Maybe you're saving it for copy X or something. This will help you if you're patch starved. Things successful media campaign run by Nibbler. Everyone will get free 10 pulls during each day of the event. The second we bring Rathalos Armor X, and for that you'll have to use your hard-earned elemental metals. Yes, I will dump my elemental metals into this Rathalos X banner, and hopefully I don't have to pity him, because if I do, I will make frickin' lose it, and I'll probably cry. I probably won't cry, but I'll just be really sad. Finally, keep your eyes peeled in store for a special offer pack with the Hinoa and Minoto cards, Magnamalo Sigma crafting materials, and some other goodies. So I guess we'll keep our eyes out for that as well. But the 7 days of free pull is just fantastic. That is great, because I probably was only going to pull on the Rathalos Armor X banner personally. I would love to pull on both banners and get everything, but I only have like 30k EM, so I legitimately can't. I don't have enough to pity everything. And then on the Latam server, like I had mentioned previously, the summer swimsuit vacation banner. Oh, and you get the Aqua Buster. Oh, I want Aqua Buster. I like that weapon. When it comes to the Latam server, as summer is taking place right now in the hemisphere of the world, they've been taking place for the next 2 weeks as the Summer Carnival event stage takes place in a special version of the Area 8 stage. By playing it, you'll get swimsuit alias skin, and the mini boss of the stage will be a special version of the Mentor Giant. The final boss will be none other than Chill Penguin with a watermelon. So Alia doesn't actually get a swimsuit; she gets a swimsuit skin. So, I mean, if you like Alia, that's pretty cool. There's no alternate swimsuit unit for Alia, but first week of gacha characters, swimsuit role comes with water shield. Shield that can protect her from enemy damage and deal damage as well. That is very, very cool. Simply because, well, swimsuit role is also just really, really good, right? And then her second skill is Swim Ring Hurl. She tosses her swim ring and it travels off the ground, damaging enemies in this path of penetrating a target. The damage will be reduced by 50%. There are some other things as well, but swimsuit roll is really good. Swimsuit last 2 active skills are Watermelon Slice and F Splasher. Watermelon Slice cuts the enemy and spawns a watermelon at the same time. If the watermelon piece touches the enemy, they'll be rendered immobile. Her second skill is F Splasher. Is her forward dash attack that damages all targets along the path. If you're using it 3 times, next F Splasher will increase speed and range. Next week, we'll bring Swimsuit Iris with a free pull every day. That is very nice as well. So Latam isn't getting left out of the free 10 pulls. So that's just fantastic. But they also get the Vigor Capsule. This week, Latam also seeing the arrival of Vigor Coin in the Vigor Capsule. Basically, you can activate Vigor Capsule every day to get 1 free Vigor Coin and 1 additional coin if activated with paid EM. On top of this, there will be extra ways to get Vigor Coins too. Later, you can exchange your Vigor Coins in the shop for a selection of S-rank characters and other goodies. Now, this I'm actually a bit iffy on, because there is a similar thing to this in the Taiwan version, and I'm not sure if this is Latam getting access to it early. I just assume this is something different entirely because I'm not aware of what this is. No, it's just to get 30 Vigor Coins. Okay, I don't know what this is. I thought this was going to be... The Taiwan version has something called Dark Code Coins, and you can use those to get things from the shop, like memories, characters, but they cost a lot, so you just kind of have to save them up over, you know, over a period of time, and you don't get them that often. So that's what I thought this was initially, but after reading it again, it seemed this is something different. And one more very, very important thing that's going to happen is maintenance. Maintenance is going to happen approximately 2 hours. We turn down for maintenance approximately 2 hours, for 2 hours after, right after reset tonight, or this upcoming reset. So what that means is you're not going to be able to play right at reset, right? So you're just going to have to be aware that that's not going to be something we can do. A server will be down for 2 hours right after reset. So it's good to be able to play up until then, but just make sure like you're not planning to I guess kind of get a jump on the event and be like, oh, you know, I'm gonna do this because, you know, maintenance usually happens a bit earlier, but no, there's going to be maintenance, so just account for that. All right, and I'm over on my Taiwan account right now. No particular reason. This is just easier for me to open and load up compared to my global account. So let's take a look at swimsuit layer. I didn't even realize, look. Like, yeah, this is fan service, but like you can still see like the like she's a Reploid. I didn't know that. I didn't realize that before because I'd never actually like pay attention to the swimsuit units before now. But yeah, you can still see like the parts of her. Oh, actually, I really like that detail. Even more so than the fan service part. Like I can still tell like she's a Reploid. You can even see that on this art of her too. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, we know about her F Splasher and her Watermelon Slice. Let's look at the skill chips for that. Power increase. We have Quick Move increases dash speed before enhanced by 20%. Hit register range by 20%. Running S Splasher 2 times X Splasher will be enhanced. So that's pretty cool. And on Watermelon Slice, we have power increase. We have direction guide. The time targets are mobile before enhancement is increased by 50%, but damage is reduced by 25%. I mean, that's fine. Heart kill and performing Watermelon Slice. The next Watermelon Slice will be enhanced. Okay. Oh, heat kill and heart killer. Showtime. No negative effects using F Splasher. Sexy bathing suit. Relaying a weapon crit. There's a chance to gain crit enhanced status by 14%. And it can be stacked with show yourself up by 10 levels. Yourself up, okay. Showdown. When you hit the target with the shield, increase damage by 20%. Okay. Melee mastery, increase damage by 20% when equipping a melee weapon. And start yourself when you use the skill, you will enter an enhanced crit status. Okay, so I'm assuming either skill because it just says the skill. You like this one specific, it says Wonderland weapon, like using the skill. I'm assuming it just means landing a skill, right? That's just what I assume that means. Next up, we have Swimsuit Roll over here with her Swimming Hurl. Damage increased by 40%, which is alright. Power increased by 10%, but rendering incapable of penetrating. Again, that's alright. Range increased by 350%. That's what you're going to want to equip right there. But you have to be 4 stars for that. Next up, for Water Shield, we have Power Increase. Mobility increases reduced preparation time, and Buffer applies damage weakened on hit by Water Shield, reducing the target's attack by 6%, roughly 7%. We can be stacked 5 times, so that's pretty good. You get a shield, and you can weaken them on that, or you might want to have it roll out faster. Anyway, we have Cool Trick. When being hit, there's a chance to gain enhanced defense status that can be stacked. Old School Charm, when HP is below 50%, reduce damage taken by 20%. Active Water Shield, the damage for Water Shield is accelerated by 20%. Preemptive Deployment, when being hit, the skill will 100% chance to trigger a Cool Trick. So when you're being hit, this will guarantee trigger. And then Time for Water, become accelerated after using skills, increasing movement speed by 40%. So you just use a skill and then you start zooming, right? And this is one of the reasons why a lot of people like Swimsuit Roll, or like using Swimsuit Roll, because you just start newming. And I'm pretty sure that stacks with Airbuster as well, so you can just neum through race stages too, just neum. Then we have Swimsuit Iris over here. They didn't go to her skills, but Beach Ball at the target to deal damage. The Beach Ball will penetrate all targets on its path. It'll take less damage after penetration, which is 25%. The ball will rebound 3 times when it comes into contact with a landscape, so that's cool. It rebounds 3 times. Increase damage rate. 1 shot to victory. Reduce the damage. Reduce your remaining amount of Beach Ball you have by 1, but the shot will be capable of dealing a match damage to its target. So I would like if it would tell me how many charges I have, because I can't see if I'm not actively using the character. And Eyes on Me only. When the skill hits a target, the target will be locked on and become hit by the Beach Ball once more. It will deal an additional 64% damage, roughly 65%. That's a lot. You have Core Crystal. Summon a Core Crystal to your side. The Core Crystal will automatically shoot Water Jet in front of Iris and deal damage continuously to all targets in range. This will be up to 6 seconds. High Pressure Water Jet. Damage acceleration is increased by 20%. Water Spray increases range by 25%. And Quick Charge reduces preparation time by 20%. So for the passive skills, Harden, increase damage after penetration by Beach Ball. I mean, that's okay, I guess. Cute Bathing Suit. When the weapon hits, it will weaken the target's attack damage by 6%. It can be stacked up to 4 times, which is quite nice. You just shoot them with your weapon and you just inflict a debuff. I wonder if that stacks with Glittering Spark. We have I Won't Lose. You hit a target with critical enhance, you will gain a shield that's capable of negating 75% of damage dealt to you. This effect will be triggered once after 4 seconds. This attack can be triggered automatically once every 20 seconds. So when you're being hit, it triggers after every 4 seconds, but it triggers automatically once every 20 seconds. Bouncy Ball. Increase the range and flight speed of the Beach Ball by 40%. The ball now bounces 5 times after coming into contact with landscape. And at double water jet, when you summon a Core Crystal, additional Core Crystal will appear under the target and unleash a water jet that shoots upwards, causing damage to targets in range. You know, reading about these summer units kind of makes me regret I didn't try pulling for them when they were here during Christmas, because I was like, I'll save a little bit more. First up, we have Hunter V. Oh, I didn't show the animation for the swimsuit units, did I, huh? Here's the eye slash, power increase, extended slash. Ooh, that's pretty good. High speed slash damage acceleration is as it's accelerated by 25%. So we have soaring kick, power increase, concentration. There's a chance that your spirit level will not decrease when circuit connects with the target. and Soft Spot, which has a chance to make the target immobile. Melee adaptability, reduce damage by 20% when using a melee weapon. Spirit Up, there's a chance to gain Spirit when you hit a target with your weapon, increasing the damage dealt by 5%. Can be stacked 4 times. Melee Mastery, we know what that does, increase damage by 20% when equipping a melee weapon. Firebug Whisper, increase the damage of summon kicks you can perform by 1. I like this, the name of this one. I like that. Spirit Aerial Round Slash. When performing an aerial attack with a sword, you release a slash that will do continuous damage to target in range. This effect will be triggered once more to 4-second cooldown. Increase the chance of triggering Spirit Up when hitting a target by 50%. Quite nice. And here we have Hunter R. Rico looks so adorable in this. Like I like Rico's overall appearance in a lot of her unit skins or her unit apparel. Anyway, here is Shelling. Crag Shots. Switch to Crag Shots will lodge temporarily into the target before exploding and weakening the defense. Slicing, switch to Slicing, which will be lodged into the target before hitting and explode after a period of time, dealing damage to all targets in range. We have Wyvern Shots. Transcend the system limitation and switch to Wyvern Shots, which will trigger a huge explosion to damage all targets after a launch. Then we have Anchor Guard. Grant yourself with Iron Silk and become invulnerable for 3 seconds against all damage. This move can be interrupted by moving or performing an attack. You can follow Anchor Guard with a powerful counter shot that chases damage to the target. Hits damage and you'll take no damage during a shot, just like in Monster Hunter. So Counter Charger, when you attack during Anchor Guard, Shelling will become available. Each Anchor Guard you perform will only trigger Counter Charger once. Mobility, reduce preparation time. That is a preventive shield that protects you from all negative side effects when using Anchor Guard, which will be helpful because you'll basically be a sitting duck. Shell adaptability, reduce damage taken by 20% when equipping a machine gun or a launcher. Reduce preparation time for shelling. Shelling Mastery, increase damage when equipping a machine gun or a launcher by 20%. Soft Spot, when counter shot hits a target, the shot will become immobile. Oh, it will become immobile? Oh, okay, that's dangerous. And enhanced Shelling. Pierce Shots, increase damage by 40% after penetration. Crag, improve the weakened defense. Slicing, increase the damage register. Wyvern, increase the damage rate by 15% and can be triggered immediately. So that's all very nice. Now let's look at Rathalos Armor X. Unfortunately, this is a great sword user and not sword and shield for me. For sword and shield is my favorite weapon. Dual would be pretty cool too. But we have True Charge Great Slash, or True Charge Slash, a powerful downward slash that deals damage to targets in range. The first slash deals damage. The second one deals 2 times the damage. When using True Charge Slash, the damage you take is reduced by 75%. So there are 2 stages to this, which is very, very nice. Event application using True Charge Slash, damage reduced further. Power increase damage to the second hit. And then we have All or Nothing. Increase preparation time by 50%, but increase the damage rate of the second hit by 100%. So it takes you a little bit longer to cast, but the second hit is going to be meaty. Rathalos Fireball. Into Fireball deals damage. This attack can be followed up with a Fire Slash that ignores terrain and damages all targets in its path. Burst Adaptability, reduce damage when equipping a Buster. Melee Adaptability, reduce damage when equipping a melee weapon. And Burn, close target to burn when hitting them with this, which is surprising that it doesn't automatically do that realistically. But I mean, I guess getting hit with Fire Breath doesn't make you burn nowadays. I don't know. And we have Destroy Armor. When you target with the first hit of True Charge Slash, the attack will apply weakened defense. We have Rage. When the target is a boss character, increase damage you by 10%. The chance to gain enhanced damage state when being hit, which can stack up to 5 times. So when being hit, you can get an enhanced damage state, which is pretty cool. It's just like Rage mode in Monster Hunter. That is resistant and preventative shield that protects you from all status effects when using True Charge Slash. So you inherently have damage mitigation and preventative shield, which is really, really nice. Inferno, when you hit a target with fire breath, the attack will leave a fire that continues to deal damage to all targets in range over time. When you hit a target with Inferno, there's a chance to gain enhanced damage status. Very, very nice. Weapon export, when you equip a buster and melee weapon at the same time, increase damage by 30%. So they want you to equip a buster and a melee weapon at the same time, kind of just like how X has that going on for him in this, which is very, very cool. Also, real quick, I kind of want to go back here and look at. Can I tell you're a Reploid? Oh, I think I can. On her stomach, right? Yeah. Can I see on your legs too? Like I could with layer? Oh yeah, I can. Like I see it around the knees and on her torso. Yeah, huh? Look at that. Okay, that's very, very cool. All right, and then the last thing, there is a trailer from the Taiwan version from Taicom for the upcoming character, and I have not watched it yet, so let's watch it together, as per usual. Original character, okay. Ooh! Droitclair? Oh, you were revealed in the previous event. Okay. Aren't you a human? Why do you have a ghost? She said something about an older sister. Evil call unleashed evil spirit to deal damage to the target and mark the target. Okay. She's in the same band of Rico and Eco. Okay. Through a barrier, resist damage from attacking, continuous damage to the target it touches. Okay. I'm gonna have to see more about you. Of course, you're fighting Rico. Oh, okay. So this is the next Dive Festival unit. Okay. That's very, very interesting. So the reason I find this so interesting is that Droitclair is the Eco event. This character was actually teased along with a few others. So now seems like we're gonna get a little bit more story regarding them. And apparently Rico is her older sister? Yeah, we see the corrupted enemies here. Okay, okay. I'm looking forward to this character. I don't know how I feel about this character in particular, but I wouldn't mind doing a few polls, to be honest. I'm gonna have to really see what this character is all about before I decide if I actively want to dump a lot of EM trying to get this character. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. As per usual, let me know what you guys think about the upcoming events and things like that, especially about this character. I'm actually kind of curious to see what everyone else has to think about Droitclair in particular, and I will see you guys next time. Later.